everyone, this is Hot SD here, and today we are going to be reviewing RWBY Volume 6, Episode 1, The Argus Limited. RWBY is back, and oh my god, what an episode, alright? Honestly, I'm going to say this right here and right now. Easily the best premiere episode of the show. Easily. It surpasses the food fight, it surpasses every premiere so far in RWBY. It's just so damn good that I've at least watched it like 7 times now. I've been very impressed because, you know, about my feelings of Volume 5, I thought it was really disappointing. But I see Volume 5 as like the last Jedi of RWBY, you know, just having some really good moments in there, but also having some really, really bad moments between the story-wise and the stuff, and animation and a lot. But so far, Episode 1 really goes out with a bang, really. Like, first off, we get some nice reveals, we get some nice character returns, we haven't... Oh man, I think the first part, like, they start off immediately with the fight sequence, and I was like, oh shit, we're starting and going in immediately like there, so I wasn't expecting that. And then, obviously, they cut into, I think after this was Adam. Now, there's the one thing that I was disappointed about in this episode, was the fact that in the Adam character short, he takes off the mask, and we're like, oh shit, we're gonna get a face reveal. And the next thing we know it, in Volume 6, Episode 1, he gets the mask back. Which is very weird, because in the Adam short, he took it off. So did he do like, whoops, I better go pick it back up or something. But it's like, if you're gonna tease something, make it like a good, like, don't give him another mask. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the face reveal this volume, okay? It's likely gonna happen at some point, it's just a matter of when. But it's like... why would you show me, like, giving him back the mask? Like, we already know he takes off back in doing the Adam show, and I was just like, why? Why? Oh, well, it's... But at some point, he probably will take off the mask again and reveal something, but we'll see about it. We also find out that Ozpin, of course, was being sketchy and hidden a kind of an important detail that the relic can attract Grimm. As to how it attracts Grimm, we don't know. As of now, we know that Grimm are attracted to human emotions and stuff like that, like bad emotions. So I'm very curious as to how the relic can attract them, which is very interesting. So one of the reasons why the Grimm were, the Manticores and the Space Grimm were able to find them on the train was because of the relic itself and why everything went bad and stuff like that. So yeah, so far Junior and RWBY, Quill, and Ozpin are all separated. One thing I really liked also from this episode was the fact that Sean uses Simmons to amplify basic Ren Semblance to make it more stronger. Because that was the thing I wanted to see him do, and they do it in the first episode. It's like, yes! Also, I really liked, back during the, like, you know, during, like, the nice little moment with RWBY, Team RWBY on the train. We got to see the bunk beds. Like, we haven't seen that in so long. And to see them, like, all on bunk beds together, ready to go play some games, and the next thing you know it, the train gets attacked and stuff like that, but it was a really nice moment. I also forgot in another scene, the goodbyes, basically. Blake was having a goodbye. I really love Ilya's new outfit. It's so good. I wasn't expecting her to have a new outfit at all, but it's very nice to see that she does have one, and it's great. I like it. I like it a lot. We also get the return of Neptune. I wasn't expecting that, like, him to be returning. It was really good to see Neptune again, and of course he's being his little quirky self. Went to go hit on Ilya, and Blake is just like, man, he picked the wrong tree, because, you know, she's in the go, so it's like, oh, Neptune, you'll find out sooner or later. Oh, man. But it was good to see Neptune again. What else was in the episode? Most of it was the fighting sequence. But then we also... yeah, most of it was a lot of fights, now that I mention it. But the fighting... let's talk about that, the fight sequence on the train. It surpasses Volume 2's fight sequence on the train, even though I love that scene to death with them on the train and then heading to town and stuff like that, but this was so much better. I just, like, see, this is what happens when you actually let animators do their jobs. You get fights like these, you get great ones, and just well, because apparently during Volume 5, Miles and Carrie did like storyboards for the fights and they had to go through that. And that's kind of why the fighting choreography was very iffy a lot of the times when Volume 4 you see characters like kind of like teleporting and it was weird. But this, I felt like no characters were teleporting, nothing was iffy, it felt very solid and smooth, and it was just great. And the song as well was awesome too. I really hope for this volume specifically, it looks like this is going to be the case, that the fights are going to have a lot more songs in them, because during Volume 5, we really didn't get a whole lot of songs in the fights. I think it was like only like one. No, I think it was the Cinder versus Raven fight where we did get a song, and then that was pretty much it. It was mostly like, we really didn't get a whole lot, so I really hope that changes with this volume. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about the intro too, because oh my god, guys, the intro, visually impressive, easily the best visuals in RWBY so far. For the quality of the song, Rising, because that's the title of it, we got it, the full title, Rising. I really loved the song. It took me a while to like it. It took me a while. But over time, when I was watching it again and again and again, to find some little details in there for the upcoming, like, you know, episodes and stuff. It was a very solid intro. Probably, I wouldn't say it surpasses Volume 2's, but it's definitely second best, to say the least. It's second best. Like, so far, RWBY Volume 6, I think, is going to be the best fucking volume of the show. Like, guys, I'm getting the feeling this is going to be a really good volume. Okay, I think I mostly talked about everything in the episode, but I'm going to go check it just to make sure. But mostly what I'm saying is, it's a very good premiere, guys. It's super damn good. Like, if you haven't seen it yet and you're waiting for the episode to be free on the site, please go fucking watch it. Like, go support the show. Like, this is the RWBY that we all want, okay? This is the RWBY that we want. And, the granny somehow, I'm getting a feeling she recognized, Oscar and, like, being Osmond, because it was kind of weird how she just went to them. You know, it's kind of like she knew, in a way, that was Osmond behind Oscar and stuff like that. And I'm getting the feeling during the intro, it shows the granny and it goes through her eyes, you know, like a little panning shot. And it goes to RWBY in her eyes, so it kind of makes me think that they're intertwined, like they're both Civilized warriors and stuff like that. Because apparently during Volume 5, they wanted to put a Civilized warrior in, but obviously due to time and stuff like that, they had to cut them out. So it was getting me to the reason of this. We're also going to be getting a lot of backstory in this volume too, which is going to be awesome. There was a woman in the statue. There is a very nice attention to detail. Someone noticed that the sky, if you look at it, it kind of looks like, you know, the sky from Salem's palace, you know. So it makes me question, are we going to see, like, how the palace was made? Is the chick that's looking next to the statue like Salem before she turned evil? We got a lot of questions from that. And then we got to see, after that, we got to see a lot of some of Osmond's reincarnations. We got to see a little bit of those. So, which means we're going to get some Osmond backstory, which is going to be sweet as hell. And there's another tease reveal that in the intro, Cinder and Neo. Okay, Neo is going to be coming back. We've seen, you can look at it briefly. It's briefly there, but it's a blink and you miss a moment. But Roman's hat is going through, like, Cinder being with the hood, and then Cinder gets attacked from behind, and then she's like, oh, whoa. And next thing we know, we get another scene with them fighting. Now, we don't see Neo, but we do see that Cinder is fighting someone. And with the hat, Woman's Torchrake's hat, makes me presume that it's going to be Neo's return to the show proper. Now, you know my thoughts on Neo. I really don't like her character, but I really hope that this volume can turn me around and make me really like her. Now, the only thing I really like from Neo is her outfit and her weapon and style from that. Like, that's pretty much it. I don't really like her uniqueness really comes from RWBY Chibi, you know. I really like Neo and RWBY Chibi. She's one of my favorite characters there because I really like the comedic ways they do with her, a lot of unique and creative ways. But so far, for story-wise, character-wise, Neo is definitely on the downside. But I really hope with this volume that they can turn that around and make it just, you know, a better character overall. Like, we get to know more of her and all that good stuff. Because this opening really goes into the fact that we might get a lot of Neo coming back at some point, which is likely going to be in the second half, to be honest. They might tease her like for the first half and then take a little break, RWBY, and then come back a little bit later. But yeah, it's pretty much official, guys. Neo is going to be coming back, and so is Cinder. It's obvious Cinder was going to come back. It was just a matter of when. And I really didn't expect it to be this soon. I honestly thought it was probably going to be at least another volume until we get Cinder's return. But nope, she's coming in now. And I'm very curious of how this is going to, like, how her fight with Raven is going to affect her character. Like, stability, mentally, and stuff like that. I'm very curious. And now with Neo on her back, like, trying to get revenge on Roman, it's going to be a very interesting thing to see. So I'm very curious of how that... Oh, shit. My mic almost fell. It's going to be a very interesting thing to see what they're going to do with that. I'm very curious. So, yeah, this has been my review of RWBY Volume 6, Episode 1, August 17. 10 out of 10. Easily a fucking 10 out of 10 episode. Perfection. Now, the only thing that I really could make it go down to a 9 was probably the Adam stuff, but there was so much greatness. Other than that, it was perfect. Okay, guys, it was easily the best premiere episode, and I cannot wait to see what Volume 6 has in store for us today. So we'll see you all doing Episode 2. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future videos like these. I'll see you all next time. Bye!